It's later on the same day, and I've decided to make some basil pesto. In the Dubai heat, basil is one of the things that grows really well in the garden. So I've got 3 different varieties that we grow here. We've got like a Italian sweet basil. We've got a variegated purple one. I'm not sure on the variety of the variegated purple one. A lady here in Dubai gave it to me, some little plants last year. She's been growing it here for years and it does really well. And I've also got a Thai sweet basil. So in here I've got today's harvest of basil, and I'm going to show you a really quick recipe to make some basil pesto. When I'm cooking, I don't follow the recipes. I always just kind of go with whatever ingredients I have and do it by taste and by look. So apologies that there's no specific recipe, but please bear with me with that. So as you can see, I've got a big bowl of basil here, and we're just going to get started with that. I've just roughly chopped 1 purple onion and 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Of course, with these things, if you like garlic, add a bit more. If you don't, then of course take it back out. I've just chopped a little bit to let it get started, and then I'm going to throw it into the NutriBullet. I love this thing, it makes everything so easy. So we'll just pop all of this in. Mess. And then I'm just going to quickly, very roughly chop up some of these larger leaves of the basil and start to put some of them in here. I've rinsed them off. They've still got some water on them. I find a little bit of extra moisture helps it get started, so don't worry too much about any of that. And we'll chuck some more in. Make sure this is about full. And as you blend it, it really reduces in size. So I'm just going to get it started, and then I'll add in the rest as we go. So I've given it a first little blend there, and it's very coarse at the moment. So at this point I usually add in some extra virgin olive oil, however much you feel, and also some lemon juice. And we'll chuck some more of this basil in, and then we'll give it another blend. So now that I've added in some of the oil and the lemon juice, you can see that it's starting to come together. At this point, depending on what nuts I have, whether I've got some cashews or some pine nuts go really well, I'll chuck in a few of these. Gives it a really nice texture, and of course adds to the flavour as well. So maybe like a handful or so of raw cashew nuts. And I've got some Parmesan cheese as well, so I'm just going to chuck some Parmesan cheese into this. Again, do it to taste, however much you like. If you're vegan, you can leave out the cheese. Pop in some more of that basil. We've almost got that whole bowl in there now. Again, give it a little blend. Okay. So at this point I would taste it, add some salt to enhance the flavour, and that's my basil pesto. So with the pesto, there's probably 3 main recipes that I like to make with this. We make pasta at home using the mixer here, so we do our own fresh pasta, so it's perfect on pasta. We also like to do like cheese scrolls, so I'll make some bread, lay it out and spread it with a thick layer of the pesto, add some cheese and then roll it up and cut it in baked cheese scrolls, which is really tasty. We've also used this on pizza, so we've used it instead of a tomato base, we've used this and added prawns and made pizza at home. So I hope you enjoyed my recipe. Thank you very much.